What's going on, friends? It is intro time. I hope that wasn't too loud in your ears. So welcome back to Normal Guy Getting By. I have the awesome opportunity of having two Jeep Commanders in my driveway. So we're going to do a comparison on the 06 that I own versus the 07, which just happened to come in for some work. For you spec guys, I'm going to do a quick clip at the end with horsepowers and torque specs for each year and each engine. So we'll just do a quick rundown at the end with those numbers for you. So no further ado, let's get right into it. If you enjoy the content, feel free to like and subscribe and come back for more. Here you go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe because you're going to like this video. We're going to compare the Jeep Commander to the Jeep Commander. Yay! Yay, that's a great idea, right? Okay, so if you were looking for a larger SUV that can tow, this was pretty much your option in Jeep. These vehicles can tow 6,500 pounds to, I believe, 72 with the large 5.7 liter Hemi. Right here you have, for the comparison, this is the first year they made them, the 06. This is actually a base model, but it has a 4.7 liter V8. I will show you that. Look at that pretty Jeep emblem. Look, it says Jeep. Perfect, right? All right, so you got the 4.7 liter V8. I don't know specs at the moment, but we can tow up to 6,500 pounds with this puppy. Also comes in a 3.7 liter V6 and a 5.7 liter Hemi engine. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to discuss reliability. I'm not going to discuss what's the best option, because there's a lot of different ideas on that. If you want to tow a lot, you're probably looking at the 5.7. But I'll tell you what, the 4.7 does just enough for us. Okay, so these both have the same engine, so I'm not even going to worry about showing you that. But I'll tell you what, I need to fix the bumper. Yes, I do. I do love the wheels that we have on here. And like I said, this is a base model. You can tell by the unpainted moldings there. Running boards, we do have those. Roof rack. And we have the body colored grille. Fog lights, and that's pretty much the extent of the exterior. And at this moment I cannot remember if they had painted mirrors on any of the upgraded ones, but I know, actually I'm pretty sure they had painted moldings. And as you'll see over here, these door handles are painted on the Rocky Mountain edition. But let's focus on the 06 for a moment. I'll take you around the outside and then we'll jump in there. Now, there are handles available for the back. This does not have the handles. The back window does open, so that's convenient when you just need to get in there. We do have a tow package, so that is the bumper. That is factory. The bumper was cut out. And backup sensors. 4x4, really, we can argue that it's an all-wheel drive. You cannot shift out of 4. so goodbye gas mileage. But we have mud flaps on here. Now let's go around the outside of the other one before we do inside. So as you can see, I told you this is the base model because that's what it started life as. However, it is upgraded to the 9s. So basically it's a limited with a 4.7 liter engine. I don't know if you can see, we have the sunroofs. The front sunroof opens, and you're probably not going to be able to see this. I'm short. But right up there, you have dual sunroofs in the rear, and I will show you that on the inside. They do not open. There you go. So that's a look around the beautiful boxy Commander. If you're looking for one of these, you're going to be hard pressed to find a good one. They were made from 06 to 10, and then basically Chrysler brought the Durango in as a replacement. So you're going to want to look at the Dodge Durango. But this is an 07, so this will be the second year. Has the same engine, the 4.7 liter V8. And again, a lot of similarities here. The fog lights are the same. They didn't really change the look of this vehicle in the duration of the time they made it. So 06 to 10, 2010 that is. But I'm going to assume the Rocky Mountain Edition has the chrome grille and chrome wheels. Now you will notice this one does not have the running boards that we showed you on the other one. Does have painted door handles, unpainted moldings. Like I said, I'm pretty sure some did have painted moldings, but does have the roof rack, but it does not have the cross members. Whether or not the owner took them off, I don't know. But as I said, you're basically looking at the same setup. This does not have the tow package. Therefore, the bumper is not cut out. Again, 4x4 / all-wheel drive. And this window pops open. See if I can show you that. There is a button right under here. Right there. Window. So you can get to your stuff here. Now, I have an idea that all Commanders have third row seat. There it's down, and there's a second row. You have a good bit of space back here. You have AC controls, AC and heat. You have power in the back, cup holder on both sides. So yeah, it's solid. Good options, good options. I can tell you, this one has fresh paint on the rear bumper, fresh paint on the door, fresh paint on the fender, and fresh paint on the front bumper. Let me show you this quick, inside the back door. There you go. You'll notice this has just plastic factory colored handles here. And cloth seats, which do stain up pretty easily. So center console there. The seating in this is pretty cool because the back seat sits up higher than the front. So the passengers get a good view from the rear. Oh, let me show you in this one. Here are your sunroofs in the back. And I think mine has the shades drawn, so I won't worry about that here. I will show you on ours. Now let's run around. I will show you inside the front of the Rocky Mountain Edition. Customer's pillow. So yeah, you can see here, this does have the plain plasticky looking door handles. Boston Acoustics sound system. Sounds really good. And as I said before, cloth seats. They're a really cool design. They're durable. They get dirty pretty quick. So yeah, there's your back skylights, I guess you would call them. And then power sunroof above here. And the dashboard is almost exactly like ours in the 06. Got storage compartment here, more cup holders. Does have a four-wheel drive low, and you can shift the transmission on your own, which I don't think I've ever done. But here you can see this car's in really good shape. Does have the tow haul button, but no tow package. That is interesting. Rear air, and this stereo right here is a single disc. I'll show you ours on the other one. But you have a compartment there. You have a compartment up here, which, by the way, stuff falls out of sometimes. Let's see. Yeah, this does have the little pocket above there for whatnot. You have vanity mirrors on both sides, and I like the dashboard. Good layout. And here is your speed controls for your cruise control. Now, there is no controls on the back of the steering wheel. There you go. No controls on the back of the steering wheel. Alright, so that pretty much does it for this one. Let's go look at the upgraded 06 base model. So we'll start in the back. As you can see, our seats are down in the middle. We do have that normal looking handle there. Now, this is what it looks like with the seats up in the back, in the third row. That eats up all of your cargo space. But if you have short legs, it's not a bad spot to sit. And here is the skylights with the shades drawn. So all you have to do for that is little hook lift up and it slides back. There you go. I wanted to put them back anyway. Now I will show you how much you're limited. Oh, that's how much you are limited on your cargo space with the seats up. I had a motorcycle helmet and it would not fit back here. But as you can see, hey, we have a pocket here. I'll have to look if that's on the other one. Let's go back over and look quick. So yeah, super limited on your space. Let's go look for a cargo pocket over here. Yep, cargo pocket, it's there. Okay. Now we'll go back over here. And I already showed you in the back door. But let's look in the back door again, because I want to push this screen shade back. There we go. Okay, nothing too interesting here versus the other one, other than some junk. But let's look at this one. So we have chrome finished door handles on the front. How luxurious. This is chrome. Somebody picked it, right? Mine does not say Boston acoustic. But that might have been a year change, because ours sounds really awesome. So I would assume that it's upgraded sound. It just doesn't say it. And come to think of it, I think ours is two-tone. And theirs wasn't. So I'm going to have to go look at that again. But yeah, as you can see, we have the center console. Shifter's about the same. We do have heated seats, which I did not see on that one. And we have adjustable pedals. So there's an option too. Wow, we have a lot of stuff that one doesn't. We have about 40,000 miles more than the 07 does. And this is a 6-disc CD changer in there. So yeah, that's cool. We have a dimming mirror. Again, the pocket up there and the pocket up there. Now, one difference here, is we do have controls on the back of the steering wheel for radio. I think that's all it is. But for volume, changing stations and all that good stuff. But we installed a brake controller because we do tow. And that's about it. So yeah, let's... Oh, the biggest feature here. Leather seats, man. We got the leather seats in this thing. Now, the only downfall, they are luxurious and beautiful. But the only downfall is they crack. Right there. All the time. It's hard to find one without cracking seats. But... yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm going to go over there. I want to look at their dashboard, because I believe they did not have the two-tone dash. It's just such a pretty car. Such a pretty cars. Okay, two-tone dash. I was wrong. Let's put their pillow back up here. There you go. Now, two-tone dash. Yeah, they are missing the adjustable pedals and the heated seats. I will tell you, this power outlet is always powered, so that's nice. And you have another one right there, which is only on when the car is on, so you don't drain your battery if you forget to turn it off. So there you go. Walk around. This is the 07 Jeep Commander with a 4.7 liter V6. Towing capacity is 6,500, I believe. Over here, the 06 Jeep Commander with a 4.7 liter V6. Towing capacity 6,500. But like I said, built from 06 to 10. You're not gonna find a new one out there. So if you're looking for something like this, square body Jeep, go look for the Commander. They're a pretty great vehicle. Just make sure you find one that has good maintenance. That's the biggest thing. You really need to find out if the maintenance has been done and they're still a solid vehicle. So, hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Alright, as promised, I have my scrib notes which I like to call them. You should have them if you're making videos, then you know where you're going. So forgive me if I seem like I'm reading, because I am. All right, so these are the specs for horsepower and torque. We'll start out with the basically every one of the 3.7 liter V6. So the engine is a 3.7 liter PowerTech V6. That'll be the smallest engine in gas that you could get in the Commander. So from 06 to 10, you're making about 210 horsepower, 235 pound-feet of torque. Now, personally, I believe the V6 is a little bit underpowered for the Commander, but there's a lot of them out there. People like them. Now, these engines, you got to be good with maintenance. And you got to take care of things when they go, because you're going to ruin these engines pretty quick. There's a lot of small passages. Change your oil on time. Make sure everything is maintained, and that's for all these engines. So pretty much that will be your V6 with 210 horsepower, 235 foot-pounds. This thing said pound-feet. I've written down pound-feet. Okay, anyway. Maybe this wasn't a reliable source. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Okay, so anyway, we got 210 horsepower, 235 foot-pounds of torque. Next, you move on to the 4.7 liter PowerTech V8, which is what's in my Jeep and what's in the silver or gold Jeep that we compared. So from 06 to 07, you're putting out 235 horsepower, and that is with 290 foot-pounds of torque. Then 08 to 09, and I don't know if it wasn't available in 10, but I'm assuming these were years that they were built. So let's just assume from 08 to 10, and anyway, there was an upgrade on the engine done halfway through production of the Commander. But they went from 235 horsepower up to 305, if you can believe that. That jumps from 290 foot-pounds of torque to 334. So if you get a later model 4.7 liter V8, you're going to be quite a bit more horsepower. Kind of makes me want to go buy one of those. So you went from 235 horsepower up to 305. And went from 290 foot-pounds of torque to 334. Move up to the big guy. You've got the Hemi, the 5.7 liter Hemi. A lot of these have limited trim. I don't know if all of them do, but 06 to 08, it looks like you're sitting right at 330 horsepower, 370 foot-pounds of torque. Again, they redid them. Jumped up to 360 horsepower from 09 to 10. So your last 2 years of the Commander, you're looking at 360 horsepower and 390 foot-pounds of torque. So you're jumping from 330 to 360 horsepower, 370 to 390 in torque. Now, I do not believe this diesel was available in the United States. I'm pretty sure Canada got it. I know around the world, places that like diesels, for some reason, the United States doesn't really get it. But, same engine for all the years, 06 to 10, you're looking at a 3.0 liter diesel V6. It's only got 218 horsepower, which is less than all these engines. But you're pushing out 376 foot-pounds of torque. That is higher than the first year Hemi, than the early Hemi. So at a 3-liter diesel V6, you're beating the Hemi in torque. So that's going to be your low end. That's going to be towing, and that's a good option if you're into diesel. Now, Volkswagen does diesel. You know, some of these guys throw them in here and there in the States, but you can get your hand on one of those. Again, I'm sure keep up on maintenance, but that's going to do you well and last forever. So that is the specs on the Commander. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, consider subscribing if you enjoy what you see here on the channel. Look at the other videos. We have more car stuff, more bike stuff, motorcycles that is. And yeah, if my info is incorrect, as you can see, sorry, that's an envelope. If you could see, this is my scrib notes. And if it's wrong, let me know. We can all be corrected and learn together. So, I'll see you in the next one. And I'm looking over here at this phone over here. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.